Okay. All right. If anybody comes in, this is a test run. So I'm lining things up and, preparing to go live. Oh, wow. Hi. This is Darlene from Darlene Codes. And this is just, I'm getting my setup ready to start going live. Talk about making video games, talk about running your own studio. Heck, talk about hustling is why we're here. This is the first run, so this is a trial run. All right, thanks for stopping in. Uh, Anybody have any questions or anything you want to know about making video games? Um, at this time, I'm working on a demo and I'm focusing on, the quest system. In the past, it's like things that the player got to get, and then punishments. You don't jump high enough, you fall. Maybe there'll be spikes down there. That was the old thinking for me. So now I'm taking a different approach, trying to deliver story with the quest system. So early on, there are things that maybe seem like punishment, but it's not. It's like help you learn the world so that later on it's like you figure out how you fit into the world. Okay, let's put it this way. In the game world, it's like us going to a different country, never been there before, and we learn how things are done. Simple things we take for granted, like going to get a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. Try doing that. Um, Sorry, I I tend to curse a bit, but I need to. Yeah, anyways. So try going for a cup of coffee in the middle of Lagos. There's no Dunkin' Donuts here in New Hampshire. There's Dunkin' Donuts everywhere, so it's like it's like down the street from my house. There's three, four, there's six of them, and they all make my coffee differently. So in a game world, think of going for coffee in the middle of Lagos, but you're used to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. You don't know what the heck you're going to get. So in the game world, you kind of have to learn, maybe I need to get powdered milk and fine ground coffee and all these different things. Oh, there's no Dunkin' Donuts in your area? Ah, well, I used to be Starbucks crazy, and then over the past couple of years, this is not going to be about politics. I kind of stay away from that. I I either get illy coffee or this expensive stuff that you grind and you make in a French press, or I just go for my good old iced latte from Dunkin' Donuts, which I probably should get a frickin' sponsorship for because I drink one a day. Anyways, so back to the analogy about Quest, Quest system. I didn't script this, so this is me talking about it. Okay, you're in a different country where there are no Dunkin' Donuts, and you want a good cup of coffee. You got to figure out, okay, maybe I can find a coffee shop, but I could find the ingredients. But then the concept of cream, getting a container of half and half, you kind of have to figure out, okay, maybe powdered milk. Now I use sugar in the raw, and I'm kind of obsessive about my coffee. It has to be made a certain way. So then you have to adjust. Okay. So in my world, you'd walk up a hill. But what if you're Snake in a world and you're in a cart? So you kind of have to adjust to your world, and that's where the quest system comes in. me as a game designer, I need to figure out how exactly am I going to make it painless for you, the player, I mean the player, us, the player, um, to do what you're supposed to do in the world, and that's what I'm focusing on at this time. I I'm not trying to take forever, but I'm kind of percolating on it, letting it stew a bit, thinking about it. You can't really see my boards, but I have all these darn maps and things. But then when it comes down to it, is how does my player feel when they're in my game world? And that's important. The quest system has to be so seamless that you don't even think about it. It's like driving up to Starbucks or driving up to Dunkin' Donuts. You don't think about it. You just get in the darn car, and drive there, give them money, you get your coffee, and everything's good. So the quest system has to have that easy feel. So, any questions or thoughts, or am I just crazy as heck? Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming. Okay. The plan with this is it was just getting all the different accounts linked and make sure I can do this from my desktop, you know. And I didn't, you know, I figured I'd say hello. And I will post when I'm planning to do this. So I'll be streaming to all the different platforms at once. Not, okay, I'm gonna do this on Instagram. That nuh-uh, nuh-uh. I'm a developer. I don't. I like to automate things. So I will post when I'll be live, and it'll be on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I think so far. I do have Facebook, but yeah. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming. Okay, I'll post when I'll be live again. But this was just a trial run, and if you like it, look out and come back. I love talking about video games, good coffee. For the people older than 18, I love talking about good bourbon too. So, all right, bye everybody.